Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today I'm going to be taking a look at a preview build for Endless Legend 2. I was sent the code by publishers Hooded Horse, so thanks very much for that. I was a big fan of Endless Legend 1. I looked at my Steam store page to remind myself. It actually came out in 2014, so it's been quite a while. This is ahead of a planned early access launch for the sequel. It's a universe I've played a bit in as well, actually. I played Endless Space 1 and 2. Enjoyed those a lot. The Endless Legend is very much more like a sort of... You call it like a tactical strategy 4X type game, similar to something like Civ perhaps, but with obvious differences. It's in this endless universe, as it's called. And yeah, it's an asymmetric game, so there's different factions all have not just different strengths and weaknesses, but different ways that they just work mechanically, which is very interesting. There are some differences between this and the first game. But we'll get into that a little bit. I'm planning on maybe doing an episode today and tomorrow, so we'll do a couple of those and see what it looks like. So let's just the tutorial's grayed out. So let's just start a normal game. Now in this build there are two factions you can play as. There's kind of this medieval group, it looks like, the Sheridan, Kin of Sheridan. Hailing from the stars long ago, the Kin of Sheridan have struggled to tame this world ever since their original leader, Garin, was lost to the wilds. Or we can be the Aspects, an unlikely symbiosis between the organic and the artificial. The Aspects are a peaceful collective, always seeking harmony. Maybe I'll go with them because I haven't played it yet, so I don't know exactly how it works. But I would guess these are maybe more sort of a standard medieval human kind of faction, whereas this is maybe going to be quite different to what you might usually expect, so I might go for that. Yeah, so it's those two. We could pick an Empire colour. Okay, it changes the background. Well, why don't we go... I quite like the purple, actually, with their kind of colour scheme thing going on. Icon, probably not that important. Why don't we go with... God, I don't know. That. Empire's in game 4, so there's actually... Okay, so there is a Sheridan, and there's these, the Necrophage. Ever hungry, the Necrophage exist only to serve the Queen. Their only city is where she has emerged from the surface, and they will scour the world to collect the resources she needs to grow. Yeah, so they basically just destroy, ravage everything in sight. But that seems like a good starting point. Let's dive in.
Metal and mineral, sky and sea, the bound and the unbound. This harmony murmurs through the air, ripples through the oceans. It is the song of Sayada that we alone can hear. A symphony shared by every being, living or unliving, growing richer until it is ruined by one false note, one crashing dissonance. From discord, only disorder, conflict, and destruction will follow. We must deny this cacophony, sway the strangers of this world, and impose a greater harmony.
Subjects of the illuminated realm, join me. The dieback is behind us, the Aspects are recovering, and the vast oceans of Cider beckon to us. We shall seed the coral once more, building an empire to soothe the agonies of Seda. The harmonies of our chorus will drown out the cacophony of chaos. Begin our legend. Take time to explore and choose the best location to found your first city. A city will receive the prepared settlement bonus for each turn you spend exploring. Okay, so exploring is good because it means that we'll get a little bonus there. If I highlight that, so what does that do? This effect will apply to the first city you found. Its duration is determined by how many turns have passed since you obtained the bonus. Okay. Music sounds like it might be a little loud. Let me just maybe turn it down in the settings a little. Down a little bit. Okay, well this looks like something. So if I click on this unit, Okay, so that's how we would found a capital. But I'm looking. I want to see. Oh. Left click deselects. Got a sentry unit. So is this a general? Polemophon the Steadfast. I guess we'll get to know about him a little more. And we've got a sentry. It's like a archer unit. Okay. And in terms of, I was looking for kind of range. Okay, so they can. Okay, they got 1 to 3 movement. I kind of wanted to check this out. Is that? Yeah. Okay. That's 3 hexes they can move. What did I grab there? You found some obelisks. This curiosity provided the following yields. 30 dust. A dust is the kind of monetary currency. Influence is another one. Probably as a diplomatic race, influence is quite useful, I would imagine. They found a minor faction. Encounter the Hydracorns for the first time. They are hostile. So they are here. Sort of, I can't sort of click on them. So that might be a fight. But let's close those. Now, although it looks like a small landmass to begin with, one of the new mechanics for this second game is that every so often, and I don't know exactly how often, there's something called the tidal shift, I think it's called, where the kind of the seawater recedes and opens up new landmass and new resources, things to explore. And that happens periodically to kind of expand the playing area and introduce new things for you to, you know, find and harvest and use. So that's kind of cool. You can zoom in a little bit. So what have we got here? This is Envoy. Curious and courteous. Envoys are nevertheless equipped with ample combat abilities. Okay. They can fight. They can move 3. They're kind of weird, aren't they? A little sort of robotic crab things. Okay, interesting. And this tile is an anomaly. Purple leaf. Many Sadans find the raw leaf bitter, but cooked, the taste is transformed. Okay. So this would, if this was within our city's influence, I guess we would gain those output benefits there. The 5 food, 4 science is the blue one, and 5 culture, I think, is the purple one. They'll probably be introduced to us at some point, though. So where should we go with this little guy? I mean, I guess maybe we should kind of explore. Can I get? Yeah. Okay, so that number is the number of turns it would take us to reach something. Ooh, we found another faction. This is the Daughters of Boar. Are they hostile? Yeah, they are hostile. Okay. I guess we'll find out if we can beat them in a fight. But I think that's about all I can do on this turn, so let's zoom out a bit and let's end turn. You have encountered Plerigyra the Innumerables. This is one of the AI factions. I represent the harmony of the Illuminated Realm. I hope we learn from each other. So if we did diplomacy... Sent you a proposition, non-aggression pact. Signing this treaty will prevent both empires from fighting skirmishes in neutral territories. Yeah? Yeah, I mean, they're the same as us. I mean, I think that probably...
Well done.
That kind of works for me. Let's leave that for now. Now, I don't know if I kind of want to get too close to these guys. I mean, I've got... Okay, we've got a tutorial message. This unit is a hero, very special. Heroes gather XP through battles and will unlock skill points when leveling up. They can also equip different weapons or items you may loot. Ultimately, heroes cannot die, but they can be wounded for a few turns when they're defeated. They're critical assets in battle. Click on Managing Heroes button. Okay, so yeah, so here is Polemophon the Steadfast. All our heroes are listed here. Researching specific technologies will allow you to recruit additional ones. So I think maybe once we've got a city in place, we can start research. I would imagine that it's probably locked to us just at the moment. Oh yeah, it's this one here. So we need to found a city first. That's fine. Do I? Ooh, what can we do? Parley. Attack. That's not really. I mean, that's not really our faction's thing, is it? Pacify all the minor factions of this territory through a quest. Okay, well, let's do that. Night Terrors. Aspects paying us a visit. We Hydracorns have been cursed by visits lately, but it may be fortunate that you are here. Less welcome guests have been calling on you. There's no other way to say it. We are under attack. These past nights there have been losses. Heavy losses. They strike at night when we are most vulnerable. I have organised guard shifts, tried to keep spirits high. Nothing works. We are awakened by the screams of the wounded. Will you help us put an end to the attacks? There is only one way to be sure we are safe. Slay the monsters who are responsible for this. If that is your wish, we will find them and prevail. Hurry! We may not survive much longer with our attackers roaming free. So we'd get some cash, and it would pacify the Hydracorn. So let's begin that quest. And does it give us somewhere to go? If I did... Ah, okay, they're not far then. I've got one movement, so let's get there. Still can't sort of see what's waiting for us. We'll give it a go. See what happens. These guys, why don't we go and grab this, whatever this is. 40 heart? What's heart? I don't know. Maybe that would have healed us if we were damaged, possibly. Why don't we have a talk to these guys? I don't speak with outsiders, especially if I don't know them. With every second wasted on foolish talk, the scrolls decay even further. The aspects may be outsiders now, but we would earn your trust. What are these scrolls? The Daughters of Bor keep our guard up for good reason. I am Chieftess, but also Memory Keeper. I hold our past and teach it. With the scrolls? That's with the scrolls. That's where your history is kept, and you say they are decaying. Well, maybe we can help. Tribe must not know our triumphs, our sorrows, the dark days of our imprisonment, and all we overcame. This cannot be forgotten. The past will not fade away while I still breathe. At times, I almost feel the scrolls are alive, drawing on the world around us. Odd as it may be, I think they may be preserved by returning to the places whose stories they tell. I wish to know if I am right. Take this scroll to where its memories speak loudest, and then you will have my respect. Such delicate things, we will keep your past safe. Okay, so we get some influence for this. On delegation? I'm not sure. Oh, wait, that's the unit, isn't it? So they gain, well, equipped for 10 turns, so it's a temporary buff. And it pacifies them. Okay, so let's begin that. Now there are two... Oh, no, that's just the second quest. So that's a little bit further away, actually. But let's do it anyway. We've got these guys. They're not... I mean, fighting... isn't really their specialty. Let's just move them there now. And I think that's probably about all we can do this turn. We will found a city. I just kind of want to do this first, so it's our turn now. Let's just approach. What are we looking at here? Night Bandits. What are they? Can I... Okay, so we've got 2 units. The Raiders. 32 to 40 attack. What am I looking at? Yeah, I think we give it a go. Balanced, apparently. So this is us waiting for confirmation. I guess. What's that? I'm not entirely sure where they are. How does this work? So in the endless games, I could do unless we could try manual battle. I mean, I think it's balanced, so automatic means that it would. Yeah, let's do manual. Automatic can be good if it's very heavily in your favor, I think, but I wouldn't necessarily want to risk that when it's balanced. So what's this tile? Oh. Don't know if there are height bonuses. There might be. We come here. We'll bring our general unit down here. What can we do? Defend? Granting additional defense. Well, I mean, it probably makes sense to do that, right? Versus, yeah. Okay, well, let's just set defend. And end the turn. Interesting. They've kind of retreated over there. Units standing on forest tiles gain 3 defense. Ranged units targeting unit in a forest lose 20% damage. So that, if they're coming down this side, I think that makes sound tactical sense. So let's do that. And we'll bring our general unit in as well. Can't quite get to the forest, so we'll come here. And wood effect. Ooh, how you hit the hero. Yeah, can we hit you guys? Oh, what happened? I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Oh, okay. So how do we... Ah, what was that? There we go. So let's attack. That was pretty good. Let's move you into the forest. And can you attack? Ah, it's a bit funny. Kind of trying to... Oh, okay. I guess it works like that. Okay, so we took... yeah, we took down one of their units. That's good. Hero's taking a bit of a beating, but... Oh no, they've still got one there. I thought they died. Are they playing dead? It kind of looks like they're dead. But I think we... Ah, there we go. So you kind of target their little health bar thing. But... Okay, well, I think we should win this now. So that should be you dead. And it should be you dead. Your forces fought well. The nightmare has ended and we will no longer fear the sundown. Please consider us friends and accept this dust with my thanks. Okay, complete quest. Ooh, okay, so our money's gone in up there. That's good. Now what happens to them? So, can we do anything? Oh! 40 dust in the battle. We'll acknowledge that. How does that, mechanically? How does that work now? Looks like he's attacking. Don't attack. Yeah, I don't want to found the capital here. But, well, no, this stuff... There's food and gold. I mean, this stuff sounds like it's pretty good to settle on, to be quite honest. I might even go back up there to settle the place. And that's good too. Which one had more food? Oh, that's the same. I think I'll sort of schedule a kind of a returning to where we came from. So we got a minor faction now. Now what kind of... What's this? Okay. Right, let's have a look at the other guys. So we're trying to get to... Ah, down all the way down there, huh? Ooh, we've got another one. Oh, is it still the Daughters of Boar? So okay, so it's the same faction, so we're probably okay. Maybe we'll go there and then make our way around here. Now what's this? Obelisks. Is that the thing? Did I get that? I don't remember getting that. Anywho. We'll end the turn there. So let's grab that. Some dust. Start making our way over there for next time. And these guys, if I click next, these guys should just move. There they go. Okay, we've got a message. We see beneficial relationships ahead. Attitude is now friendly. Okay, let's have a look at the diplomacy. Is that the treaty you wish to send? Well, okay, so this is where the influence comes in. So again, as a diplomatic race, that probably makes sense for us. So we've got that signed. We could use influence to get a cartography exchange. Yeah. So we've... Which map did they give us? I don't even know where they're based, to be honest. Maybe they're kind of down here or something. Anywho, so... As I thought, the past is always present on Seda. The daughters know it, and our scrolls know it too. The rot has fallen away from this one, and I'll soon restore the others. So we got influence there, and we've pacified them, so that's good. And then what's this? Unless they've got, like, long-tailed simians there. Well, I guess if we're going to settle... What did I decide? Probably be around here. I think that's quite a beneficial thing to be near. So maybe if we start having a look in this area a little bit. And he should still be moving. Okay, so is this a good tile? I mean, what's this? This has food, this square, doesn't it? This is food. This one is pretty good. So if I was to throw my city down here, it kind of tells you on this, like what benefits we'll get from that. So that seems pretty good. Let's stick it down. Reefborn. So you can rename it. I'll keep it in the default for now. Districts are essential to the city's development and specialization over time. They must be built on foundation tiles. If needed, you can highlight all your existing foundations by clicking that. Okay. Districts. Okay. So if I click on this, what does it do? Districts are built using the city's industry produced each turn. I don't know if we... Oh, we got 6. Okay. Several templates are available now. Okay, so what have we got? Provided by city districts, influence is stockpiled at the empire level. Yeah, that makes sense. We already used a bit of that. But influence is also essential for extending your cities by creating more foundations. So your cities expand with the influence that you generate. From time to time, it is good for your city economy to create foundations that will exploit more terrain tiles and prepare them for new districts later. To do so, you can click on one of the highlighted terrain tiles. It will cost you the indicated amount of influence to instantly create a foundation. So for 69 influence, we can kind of expand to these areas. I mean, I think I probably won't do that now, just because we've got these areas to build on. So if I click on that, so I could build a farm, which would add food and influence to the tile. Some things are unlocked by the technologies, it looks like, so we can probably open those up. I could also do a forum, which increases the influence. So I think probably a farm is going to be the best idea. So that is going to take, what does it say, 15 turns. Because it needs 85 industry. We've only got 6 in this settlement. I could... you can pay to speed it up. I don't know, is that the... Yeah, so I could... Then most of my goal to do it instantly, but let's just leave that be for now. I could get another one going. I think let's look at the research, because anything that opens up industry is probably going to be good for us, because we don't have a lot of that at the moment. So okay, so the glowy ones are the ones we do have. Okay, so we could open up communal habitations. What's this one? Asceticism. Those good. Yeah, population slot. You get so that pink one is approval. It looks like, not culture. But if I did the workshop, I mean that probably. I think probably that would be good. Can I... Oh, I wanted to see if I could scroll around and see where these trees go. But maybe not. So, or we could do dust, or... Yeah, this is kind of... That stuff was military, or a lab. I think that probably generates more science. Scavenging is kind of a military type thing. So let's... Yeah, I think we need to get the workshops going. So it's going to take a couple of turns to research that. But then I'll probably put a workshop on one of these tiles just to speed up our building. Ooh, what's this? Let's actually go over there. What's this? Building coral spores. By spending dust, your Aspect's army can create a coral spore in a territory, provided you don't already own a coral spore, camp, or city within that territory. Once built, a coral spore will start expanding coral over time. However, keep in mind that coral spores are vulnerable to enemy armies who might attempt to destroy them. Finally, if you wish to claim a territory, note that building a coral spore is always a precursor to the creation of a camp, so place them wisely. Okay. Again, so this is new mechanics to me. Coral increases yields of tiles on which it spreads, and any empire can exploit them. Okay. Aspects coral spores, counts, ministries, will generate coral over time. Coral spreads in priority towards villages, non-aspects districts, but also towards shallow waters, rivers, lakes, on which it also spreads faster. Coral stops growing and providing its effects in corrupted territories and gets automatically destroyed when no longer connected to constructions with the coral grower capacity. Goodness. Okay, so I don't I don't follow that quite, but we'll experiment with it and see how it goes. So we've got a curiosity that gave us some science. That's good. Out of the Solusk. Where are they? Oh, that's probably... Oh, okay, so this is the map that we opened up through diplomacy. Okay, fair enough. They're quite a ways off us. Start generating coral. Like, I don't know whether you want that to be... It says ongoing quest. I think we did complete the quest. I don't know if you want it to be close, like how close you want it to be to you. But we have, in this area, we've got these simians which help with stuff. And we got these. So I wonder if, like, potentially somewhere around here might be good to put it down, because it's fairly near to our empire. Like, we might look to expand down in that direction. And then I've also got these units, haven't I? So, I don't feel like there's anything too hostile around here, but maybe we'll sort of explore down in this area a little bit. Okay. The illuminated realm of the aspects is at its lowest ebb for centuries, devastated and desperate. Several months ago, the web of coral that stretched across the island and into the seas beyond experienced a dieback, the likes of which had never been witnessed. Reefs withered and blackened. Only a pitiful handful of coral shelves remained. The chorus, the shared mind where all aspects came together in thought, atrophied as well.
Good news, Plero. Against all odds we survive. Reefborn has been built anew.
It is a shadow of itself. Our once mighty chorus is but a discordant whisper.
Yes, well, we lost many in the dieback, that is true, but a handful of us persist, and we will rebuild the chorus as well.
Were we complacent, my friend? We called it the Illuminated Realm, a land of plenty and bliss, but we were blind to the coming ruin.
Yes, good questions, of course, but they can wait. And remember, you have barely donned the robes of office. Power laid in others' hands, so stop feeling guilty.
Thank you, Critellon. You are right. I look back in pity, not ahead in hope. I forget the balance, the harmony. What do you recommend with your experience?
Well, everything begins with a coral. We must grow new fields immediately, and find new varieties immune to the blight. We are not yet saved.
So we've got like a story quest now. Of course, it is the first step to a greater chorus and a greater harmony. Let us move. So I need to build coral spore twice. And then we get approval as a reward for that. So can this unit do it? It can do it as well. Okay, well, that's good. If I want to put 2 down, it would be a good place to put the other one. I mean, maybe... There's not aside from this, there's not a huge amount in this direction. Okay, maybe we'll put one maybe more like here. And then we could put the other one maybe more like here, potentially. And we can kind of try and... Oh, that's quite a good tile to be near. That's a lot of industry on that. So yeah, so maybe we'll put one sort of around this area. And maybe one more around this kind of area. Is this deep? That's deep ocean. That's a river. So it grows well around rivers, apparently. So... yeah, maybe there. Maybe there. Okay, let's end the turn. No research. Oh, I've already got a workshop. Oh, okay. That was quick. Maybe because we got that science bonus on that thing we found. Don't know about that necessarily. What about if you hover over it for a second, it kind of locks it in place, and then you can look at others. Yeah, maybe getting more science in might be good, but then I don't want to neglect the military either. Approval probably becomes more important as we expand. Protectorate slot. Additional defense. So protectorates, that might be something we can do with the factions that we've pacified, potentially. Let's get labs. I think getting more science in will be good. This stuff is done, so I can probably, on the capital, maybe I can get one of those building as well. How do I... How do I... Oh, there we go. Right, so districts. Yeah, maybe there. So we could set a workshop up. So we get +2 industry. +1 industry for each adjacent ridge, but there aren't any ridges. So we get an extra 2 industry. What if I was to put it there? Oh, we can't build on an anomaly. Fair enough. Okay, well let's just... It's not perfect, but at some point you need to create new foundations that exploit terrain. Yeah, okay. That's 30 turns away. I guess because it's building in the 15 turns for this. I'm wondering if it might be better to swap those round and get that done first, because then that will come quicker. Let's close that for now. Can I end the turn now? Protectorate ready. My protectorates. You have no active protectorate agreements with minor factions. Establish a protectorate over an available minor faction to gain unique effects and access to new constructibles. So, I don't know why the unicorns aren't there, but I do have Daughters of Boar. So if I click on them, cohabitation effects unlocks Gorim, which is I don't know. I don't. Maybe it's a hero. I have no idea. Experience of militia unlocks notable Gorim. So we lose 5 influence turn. We're making 7 currently. Oh, what about? Oh, okay. It's just because I guess you can have that many. What's that? No. Okay, I don't know why I kind of. Maybe we're not close enough. Don't know. But let's do that. So we're gaining whatever Gorim is. I have no idea. Let's close that now. Now, Daughters of Boar can now flourish in your cities. Okay. Daughter of Boar can now flourish in... Alright, okay. That's what it just was, wasn't it? What does that mean? I don't know. Probably good things. Okay, so we've got what I might do. See, that's good stuff. Oh, we've got 2 of these. Maybe we'll come here and put our coral down here? No? Oh, okay, they are doing it. They are doing it. Yeah, it's just going to take 3 turns. Okay. I thought might put 1 down. Yeah, maybe I'll put it here. It's going to cost a bit more for the second one, but that's okay. Let's pop that down. You cannot have more than 1 coral spore in the same territory. Okay, so is that the field of influence then? Around the one he's putting down. Okay, so maybe I do come back here then and do it here. There we go. So 3 turns to make that, and then we'll collect that stuff when he's finished with that. Research. Okay, we're 1 away from getting a lab. Daughter of Boar population available. I don't know what that means. Is it? Oh, maybe because we've got this huntress here. Let's just let that. Yeah, it adds it to that queue. So I'm gonna take that off for now. Population. Ooh, what we got? Daughter of Boar is a citizen. Okay. Sure, and an artisan. And I've got an aspect as a scribe. You can move these around, like I could put her there, which so she generates more food here. Well, how much food are we making? We're making 12 a turn, so it'd be 8 there, and that means that's probably okay for now, because this will speed up our construction, won't it? We're making 21 per turn now. I'm wondering if I put the scribe in there as well. See, now we're getting our... It works within 3 turns. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, so you can move people around and kind of choose what your city is currently specialising in. That's cool. Okay. Let's enter. Scientific charter research. Okay, so this unlocks our lab. We knew that was coming. Okay, that's good. So we probably want to get more foundations going at this point. So I've got enough influence to certainly build one. If we... Where do we kind of want to build out to, I guess, is the question. I mean, maybe the forest, because there are sort of industry tiles here. Okay, let's pop one down there. So that took 69. I can actually put another one in now. Okay, so the cost has gone up. I could still put one in. Yeah, I think maybe if I put that there, because that's an industry tile. I mean, that would be good. What have we got here? So that's the lab. Forum. So probably good for another workshop, that. Maybe I'll pop one down. Okay, we don't want to queue up too much stuff. I think we want to be fairly reactive to our needs at any given point. But he's still working on that. They're still working on that. Let's end the turn. Oh, okay. I need another research. I don't want to neglect the military aspect. Why don't we get something that unlocks the stronghold? Okay, so we're still build. Oh, did we get? No, that's probably still building something, right? Yeah, we got one turn till stuff happens, so I think we just. Oop, I meant to close that. How do I? No. No. All right. We'll just end the turn then. The great dieback. The spore is planted. Was that his voice? I can't remember now.
First shoots of coral crack through the soil, healthy and radiant. Beautiful sight, I must say. One that makes the old circuits hum.
And no sign of disease?
None. Relax, Plero. Our new variety appears to be immune, so far, to the blight. Soon the chorus will sing again.
So we got some approval. I'm happy to hear that, friend, but it troubles me that we're no closer to fathoming the cause of the blight.
Coral remains healthy. We must take advantage of this time, Plero, not waste its potential.
But many things weigh upon us. Construction, defense, research. We're so weak. Should we prioritize alliances or impress with might? Research other corals or...
Slow down, Plero. Breathe.
Yes, harmony and balance. Harmony and balance.
Good.
Ever since the chorus failed, I've been anxious. I never realized how much that constant roar soothed me.
None of us did. And you weren't named Plerogyra, the innumerable, for nothing. Nobody could better decipher the chorus. Now, one thing at a time. Starting with this coral, desperation drives us to protect it, improve it.
So now I've got to build 3 foundations. Well, I've built 2, but it doesn't count the ones I've built, perhaps. And we gain another envoy. Okay. No, okay, yeah. So it doesn't count the 2 I've already built, which is unfortunate. But hey, how do I close these little messages? I don't know. I won't worry about it too much. So we've got 2 coral spores built. So we got this thing. Evolving coral spores. By spending influence, evolve your coral spore into a camp in order to claim the territory. Note that, like coral spores, Aspec's camps also have the ability to generate coral. Okay. Coral spores have no population. So, okay, I don't have the 60 influence required. So that's fine. Why don't we go and grab this? The rendezvous. Who's talking? Is it me or them? I'm not sure. Maybe it's them.
You there, halt! Don't think you can sneak away? Show yourself. Why are you lurking around this rotting camp? Do you spy on our soldiers? Speak!
Oh no, maybe that was us.
I've got nothing to say, Aspects. Last time I checked, it's no business of yours where I go.
This is a wandering consortium runner. Then you know nothing about the large cache of fine materials hidden under the spider-infested sleep roll. They must be free for the taking. Funny place to find such riches.
Well, all right, my associates within the consortium and I may be, from time to time, storing deliveries here during transit. I was meant to pick up this shipment. Happy now?
So this is an event where we get like a multiple choice thing to do. So we can unlock Pierre Leroux. We can bribe them to give us 300 dust, which is quite good. Or we can take the stash, gaining 5 auric coral, which I don't know what that is. Why don't we take the guy? If the consortium finds out you revealed this site to me, you're as good as dead. Come with the delegation now and you can start a new life in Reefborn.
New life outside the consortium? Looks like I don't have much choice.
Found some detritus. This curiosity yielded the... Oh yeah, that triggered the event. So is he another one who's... Okay, I don't know quite what that notables thing means, if I'm completely honest at this stage. Maybe it will become clearer. So we also got this coral down here. Yeah, so we're kind of waiting on the influence to grow now, I suppose, to sort of grow those and gain the territories. I guess they're kind of like a way for this faction to expand their empire. I guess I am not sure. We will delve further into that. So I can't expand any further. I'm waiting for a farm to be built. I think what I'll probably do then is leave it here for this time. Like I said, I'm going to come back tomorrow. We'll do another episode and push a little bit further into this. Maybe get our influence going a bit more. Because at the moment, I'm not actually making any per turn. It might be worth moving the population around. This one. So let's put the scribe back here. Making 1 per turn now. Okay, that's more than I was. Maybe there's something I can build to increase the influence? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. We'll find out more next time, though, like I said. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this first episode, this first look at Endless Legend 2. Come back tomorrow. We'll have like I said, a bit more of a delve into the build, see how far we can get. Maybe turn these things into camps. That might be cool. See what we can grab from these. But yeah, enjoying it so far. We haven't seen our first tidal shift yet, so we haven't unlocked any new lands or anything. As I said, I'm not quite sure how often those things occur, but hopefully we'll see one next time. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, if you could hit that like button, that'd be fantastic. Do leave a comment as well. Let me know your thoughts on this, on what we've seen so far. Did you play the first Endless Legend? Let me know. It was, for my money, it was a very good example of those sort of civ-likes, if you like. I enjoyed it a lot. But let me know your thoughts. And if you're watching this and still not subscribed to the channel, if you could do that, that'd be amazing. So thanks very much. And I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.